After silently observing the complex and puzzling social structure of middle school, I have come to a realization, a connection between two seemingly different parts of my life. Ah, my faithful friends, shall I compare thee to an orchestra? My favorite part of orchestra class is the first few minutes, when we haven't started tuning yet and everyone is playing all different sorts of songs. The rich sound of the cellos mingling with the sweet sound of the violas, the deep notes from the basses mixing with the purring of the violas, all playing different notes, different solos, all combining to make a chaotically beautiful symphony. It makes me feel like I am a part of something, and a feeling within me stirs, something reserved yet blissfully happy. When we play our instruments together, I will follow along the rest of the orchestra so I don't fall off beat. If someone sounds differently than I do, I adjust my fingers to match their pitch. That's what you are supposed to do. Use your friends to keep yourself from falling off track. When I pack up my violin and return to the regular world, it is astounding how this mold fits my life as well. The world is like your orchestra. If the song changes to something else, something new that maybe not everyone agrees with, you fall off beat for a minute, sigh, pause for a moment, and find your place again. The song shifts slightly, but pretty soon everyone is together once again, because the worst thing that could ever happen is falling too far behind in the song and ending up alone with no music to play. There is a conductor who people look to for the change in the songs, but it's a different person or thing for everyone. Who was your conductor this year? Your friends or your teacher, the characters from a TV show, or a beloved musician? Think carefully about this. Your conductor is the person who you act the most like, the person that influences you the most. Is that the person you want to become? If it was a music test and you were not allowed to follow your conductor, if you had to play a solo, would the notes be clear and defined, or would they be broken and uncertain without someone else to lead you? My advice to you right now is probably the most cliched, overstated, yet underappreciated advice of all time, and it is, be yourself. Play your own solo. Make it unique, make it lively, and make it something entirely your own. Let there be no doubt that you are in charge of this song. Let the pages and pages of sheet music pile up around you. Don't pass up the amazing opportunity of writing your own music just to follow along with the rest of the orchestra. The song won't be perfect, but it will be yours, and that is the greatest accomplishment. Whatever you do, never pack up. Never pack up your violin and lash up the case permanently because you missed a note. Play on, my friends. The sound of music is better by far than the cold, indifferent sound of silence. Over the next 4 years of our life, there will be so many choices just waiting to weave themselves into your solo. The choices we make, the light and the dark, they all combine in your own instrument, all blend together into an improvised song of our own. The melody is your decision, your solo. The most important thing I learned in middle school was how to play a solo. It has eclipsed all of the math, English, history, and science lessons' importance combined. Each note is brimming with unimaginable possibility. Each measure causes the earth to shift a little. Each melody swells up to fill the whole room, the notes rushing through us, almost knocking us off our feet with their immense power. It is the sound of happiness and sadness and fear, the sound of color streaking across the sky, the sound of breaths of life being poured into the world by the gallon. It is the sound of a solo. So, here's to 8th grade, the year of the solo.